Hello lovelies, welcome to Lemo Tarot. This is a general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anywhere you may have Leo on your chart. If Leo happens to be your fifth house, fifth, your fifth house, like it is for me. Leo actually rules my fifth and my sixth house. Yes. Yeah, you may want to watch this reading, okay, just to get an idea as to what's happening here in regards to your social life, your life of your kids, your relationship with your kids and whatnot. So this is for the third week of November 2019, and we're starting with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. And we used this deck last week, and we're doing it again. And we're picking a card here to start and to set the theme for the reading. And you have spring, see your seeds grow at the bottom of the deck. That's a beautiful message, okay? And we have guardian angel. You are not alone. You're not alone. You're protected, and there are signs. Okay, that shows when these angels are around you, when your guardians, your spirit guides are around you. Oh my goodness, this card just flew out and pushed the that's my citrine crystal onto the woman's deck. So here we have the Eight of Earth, seeds growing. That's the card for that, okay? That Eight of Earth is a card of work in progress. We've planted the seeds, we've tended to the land, and we're watching it grow, and it's growing. The work continues on, but it's not over yet, right? And here we have the World card. And again, the 8 is also we are in Scorpio season. Scorpio rules the 8th house. So this is 8th house energy. There's a sense of transformation, okay? Here as well, especially for some of you in regards to your finances. And here's the World card. Rules karma. Look, there's a keyhole here. I don't think I ever noticed that keyhole before. That's why my attention is going to. There's this it's number 21, the last major arcana in the tarot. So we have 3 worlds stacked on top of each other. Whenever I see that card here, I always think of communication, the World Wide Web, right? Especially information, communication through the internet. It also could be travel, literally traveling from one side of the world to another. And for some people here, there is a key piece of information that's gonna come to them, and it's perhaps gonna come to an email, right? It's gonna something that a message that's coming over the internet that's gonna be so important, that's going to be key in the path forward. 21 also is drills down to a 3 third house energies, house Gemini of communication, ruled by Mercury. So communication is really coming through here very strong. And we have see your seeds grow at the bottom of the deck, of the Angels Oracle deck for you. And when I saw that feather, I kept saying like there would be signs, right? I said that there would be signs to let you know when those angels are around you, when your guardian angels, your spirit guides are around you. And I feel like for some of you, those signs are gonna be coming through in sense of communication over the internet about the next phase, of your life, of your career, how your abundance is going to unfold. Because with the World card, it's also a closing of a cycle. Ooh, there you go. That was a lot of shuffling to get to that last card, and that was a 5 of Fire. 5 of Fire, the card of heated debate, right? Ego play, if you will. The Hangman is at the bottom here. Hangman, changing perspective. Also number it's a 12, which is mirror image to number 21. Let's look at it, right? So, and look at the colors, the synchronicity in colors between the 2 cards here. The Hangman is at the bottom of the deck. That's what's facing this reading. So 1, it's like mirror image, right? If the World card is looking at itself in the mirror, it will see a 12. It will look like a 12, if you will. So, and the imagery here is very interesting. So it's almost like to close that, in order to close that cycle, to bring that karmic cycle to an end, to get to that key thing that's needed to move forward. Someone needs a change of perspective here, okay? And there's a sense also you cannot rush this through. You have to allow time to do its thing. You have to allow the time to do its thing. You cannot rush it through. Everything will happen, will unfold in due time, because karma is at play here. The rule of time or karma is at play. And that's why we are spraying. See your seeds grow. It's almost to say the work is not done yet. You need to keep doing the work with that 8 of earth. And it's not, we still in the fall. We just started fall season. It's not going to be until the springtime, perhaps for some of you. Or it's not going to be until after you shifted your perspective that you're going to start seeing. You're going to get that key to entering that door to start reaping those rewards, okay, to your abundance. That's some of it for you guys. But there's a real test here for some of you Leos, and that test here is about your ego. It's about how you allow ego to have too much play in your life, okay? It's about and for some of you it may very well be that you're justified, and so it's wanting to get your voice heard. It's wanting to make sure that your opinions are not only heard but respected and appreciated and valued, okay? Especially if you're in a work situation, you don't want anyone to take you to play you for a fool, right? Let's get some clarification here on the 8 of earth. Clarification on the 8 of earth for Leo spirits. Clarification on the 8 of earth. Okay. Oh, good. 2 cards. And very good energy here. Decision needs to be made about choosing a path forward, about a new beginning. Okay. So you've already started something here. You have something in motion that you're working towards. You're working towards something here, but you feel like you feel like you had a standstill. You feel like, for some of you, maybe that there are other people involved here that need to make a decision in regards to you. It's not so much you need to make the decision. It's other people that need to make that decision in regard to you. Okay. So and the path forward here is almost like going towards the new. Okay. It's like that decision is to offer it's an offer of a new beginning, because there's a chapter that's about to close here. There's a transformation happening here. Whether it's the transformation is happening in the processes at work or the way you do things, there's a transformation is happening. Like, for example, for some of you, you might work for a company. Let's say you work for a big company that has a lot of structure, a lot of, of departments. They may be streaming things along. They may streamlining things. I'm sorry, my words are not coming out completely properly. You see, I still messed that up. I'm not coming out properly. So anyways, they may say like, okay, we're going to downsize this department. We're going to combine those 2 departments. We're going to bring this work group together to work with that. We're going to bridge some of the processes. So that may be the issue for you. And there are decisions that needs to be made. And that's going to impact you, your work, what you do, and the team that you perhaps are currently working with. And that's going to be a whole new thing for you. Even if it's the same job, it's the same company, but it's gonna be a whole new thing, and you perhaps may want to start making decision about, do I want to stick around? Okay, because I feel like for some of you, you may be worrying about perhaps even your financial stability. Okay, I saw the 10 of Cups that went to come out, but it didn't. It kind of like stumbled there in between. So putting an end to the cycle may be something you're going back and forth about, okay? You're thinking about it, but you're still not. This is the 3 of Pentacles on the World card. That's another 3 for you. This is about partnership here, the 3 of Pentacles. This is like, completing a cycle where in work, where you were working as part of a group. And that's what we're talking about. That's the energy I was channeling before. This is like the 3 of Pentacles about partnership, working in group, especially in regards to like a project, a career, like, if you will, starting something, you're creating something from scratch, something that's tangible, right? And here this is closing a cycle, putting an end to a cycle. So for a lot of you, it may be that it's important, that shift of perspective may be that you have to walk away from this. You have to go towards the new. You have to to accept that offer, that lifeline the universe is offering you. Look at this. That card fell in spin, and that's the moon card, and it landed like this. It wasn't in reverse, but I don't shuffle in reverse, so I'm gonna keep it upright for you guys. But it landed like this, as if like the moon is facing this. That's the past. The past is the moon. The past is in the shadow, to leave the past behind. Okay, for some of you, you need to follow your intuition as you make that decision, as you leave this thing behind. And for some of you, it's also telling me is that there are things that you don't know about. You're not being given all the information that's necessary in order for you to make a proper decision. Okay, and it's something that's gonna have great impact, and that's why that key is here. There's a piece of information that's needed, almost that's not communicated yet, that you have not, that you don't know yet. And perhaps when that piece of information comes through, that's when you're gonna decide to leave that behind, to close that chapter. Okay, you're gonna change your perspective here about it. It's gonna be easy for you to make that decision. But in the meantime, here you are still in the 5 of fire energy. Okay, ego play, people, everyone having a say. There's different matters of opinion. Let's say, oh, okay, they fell onto my lap. But for example, before we look at those cards, let's say you're part of a union, or you represented, there's representation, you have your lawyers and you have your managers, you have different people in your head telling you, but this is what's gonna happen when this happens. You know, different people are making different promises as to what's gonna happen. You know, so let's say you're a supervisor for your team, and then you're gonna combine your team with another team. Then what happens? Or you're gonna get a demotion. Maybe their promise. You know, it's like there's a lot going on here. There's a lot of chit chatting and talking, and everyone having a say, and a lot of ego at play as well with the 5 of Wands usually. And here comes the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is someone who is in control of the emotion. It's also a very creative king, the King of Cups. They use their creativity very well, and they're also very attuned. The King of Cups. They use their intuition. Okay, they use their intuition. Yes, they can be manipulative, but know how to use emotion to get their way. But I feel here that King of Cups is almost like someone who's listening, who almost like having court, you know, receiving people, and they're sitting and they're listening very attentively to what's being said. Okay, in total control of the emotions. For some of you, Leo, you're being called to be that person here. Between this shouting match maybe, or it may not even be shouting match, or this disagreement, or everyone having to have their say, you may want to be the one who sit and not show your emotions one way or another. Don't show all your hands, and to sit and pay attention, close attention, and listen to what everyone has to say. Look at this. This was the other card that I haven't looked at. The High Priestess. Intuition. Because what happens is, Leo, a lot of you have access to your deep intuition. You have access to knowledge that they don't know. Because everyone is waiting here for that piece of information to come through to make the decision, but you are following your intuition in this process. Okay, that's a shift of perspective here. It's almost like you're not gonna wait on a decision to be made on your behalf. You're not gonna wait for them to give you that piece of information. You're going to change your perspective here. And follow your intuition about it. Yes, you understand that things are not gonna happen from today to the next day. You understand that there's a process at play here. You understand that, like, let's say you stay, you may not get back to your supervisory position right away. You get that. You understand that intellectually, you understand that intuitively, you know, regardless of what they're telling you. Let's say you decide to go to accept that that new beginning the universe is offering you. You also understand that you may have to start from scratch. Even if you're starting your new business, it may be a second before you get back to that where you were at. But regardless of what you do, the theme of the whole thing overlooking over your whole reading here is this card. You are not alone. Your angels are guarding or watching over you. Okay, and you are deeply in, you are really in alignment here. The High Priestess, she's not knowledgeable just because she reads in books, because she's intellectual, because she has access to all the information available out here in the real world. The High Priestess is because she has access to secret knowledge, to knowledge that, to the mysteries, to the Akashic record, right? She's able to tap into her intuition. She's able to to tap to even our past lives, okay, information from our past lives, to other people information, even perhaps to read other people's mind. And that's why you need to play poker face here, to sit still and watch everyone else and attentively and listen to them, not just to watch and listen to them and not show them your hands, but to really pay attention, close attention, and not show much emotion here as you're gathering information in the real world and also through your intuition as to which way you go. Okay, look at this Queen of Wands, confident, in control, like, and with that black eye here, in total mystic, understanding your inner mystic, and most importantly, confident. Okay, so, and no matter what you do here, Leo, you know that you are protected. Okay, this is your Woman's Oracle card. This could be the one. It's at the bottom, and it says you've already met the romantic partner you seek, and express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if this is a romantic situation, Spirit is telling you to go forward, express your love, and that person could be the one. Okay, and there will be communication here with express your love. Don't hide your feelings. Let that person know that you would like to be to be in a partnership with them, and don't be in your ego about it. Be humble about it. Don't just talk. Listen to them. Pay attention to what they're saying, to their needs. Okay, and express your love. Make a gesture. Okay. Let's see here. Let's close out, Leo, with the Doreen Virtue Angels Oracle card. This was my first deck of cards I ever purchased, and I purchased like 4 or 5 of them to also give out as gifts. That's before I even knew I actually was reading cards. The journeys are inspiring, really. Messages for Leo, Spirit, messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. Oh, beautiful. I have confidence is the card that came out for you. And at the bottom of the deck is go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Okay, so go for it. Go for it. Spirit is telling you, go for it and have confidence. Is the card that actually came out for you. I want you guys to be able to read it. Sometimes I don't leave it long enough. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. Have confidence in yourself. Most of all, have confidence in God. Know that you are not alone. God is dispatching his angels to you, her angels to you, to watch over you, to guide you along in this path, and to know that you've got it. Follow your intuition in this, because your intuition will be leading you here. Okay, and your intuition is very rich during this time. So thank you so much, Leo, and I hope this is bringing you some clarity and this message resonate with you. I'll see you next week for the next set of reading, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.